Hallo und herzlich willkommen bei Your Turn to Die, Death Game by Majority. Letztes Mal haben wir das zweite Main Game angefangen, ich will nicht. Und wir haben den Ausgang gefunden und nicht gefunden, weil er verschlossen ist. Yay. Tja, traurig, ne? Und wir haben unsere Karte verloren, denn unsere Karte ist jetzt die Commander-Karte. Wir sind nicht mehr Sacrifice. Das ist seltsam. Und jetzt geht es gerade darum, dass Kitaro anscheinend ein Deal eingegangen ist mit So. Und Kana kann hacken. Spannend, ne? Was heißt hacken? Sie konnte die Taste anhand der Fingerabdrücke sehen, aber es zählt, würde ich sagen. So, dann labert meine Freunde.
The two talked to each other, separate by So's bathroom door. Kana heard it too. So said that's not a bad deal. And he also said, maybe we'll reconcile. So Kana got really happy.
Kana still believes in the goodness of So. Kana! I went to So's and asked him to share the laptop. I mean, I had a responsibility, you know. When the token gathering subgame started, I gathered more tokens than anybody survive. Even the laptops I managed to get my hands on, I handed it over in exchange for So's tokens. I was possessed by the need for tokens back then, you hear? Is that really the only reason? Obviously. You think So blackmailed me or something? There ain't nothing. Blackmail? Is there really nothing? Ah! I was surprised. Kitaro said he would give me his tokens in exchange. I didn't intend to hear him out, but Kitaro was so serious. I just couldn't turn him down. And it turned out to be a good trade. Don't give me that scary look. You benefited from getting to see the laptop for free, right, Miss Sarah? Kitaro! Sicher, dass man dich nicht irgendwie bestechen kann oder so? Denn ich weiß, du hast was zum... Was heißt Blackmail auf Deutsch nochmal? Jemanden... Blackmailen. Jemanden... Was heißt das Wort nochmal? Blackmail? Jemanden bedrohen? So eine Art? Kitaro, was there really no opportunity for blackmail? What you saying? We acquired a certain video. Footage from the first floor security cameras.
I didn't know there was such a thing.
It was all clearly pictured. Kitaro plays in the roll cards. And So seeing him do it. If this isn't blackmail material, what is?
No way. Kitaro was the one who placed the cards? Masa Gorilla was a traitor, meow.
A traitor? Is that really the case? Or was there some other circumstance? Ironically, it's because of my improved intuition that I don't understand. How could someone like Kitaro be a traitor? Why'd you do a thing like that? Where'd you get the cards, Kitaro? Please say something, Kitaro. Please say something. Security cameras? What do you mean? Huh? We short searched every inch of the first floor. Did anyone find any security cameras? I mean, the footage is proof. Whether we discovered any cameras isn't what's important here. You were caught on camera. That's the only proof we need. Must be a puppet show. Eh? If you think about it, we've been getting tricked left and right. A fake Rekko, a fake Mishima AI. The kidnappers can move around fakes of us whenever and however they like. You mean? Looks like you got tricked, Sarah. Script by the kidnappers, actors are fakes. You fell for a fake movie put on by dolls. I don't know what you guys saw. But it was all a trap. I tell ya, learn your lesson. But talk about disadvantage. Preparing fakes to trick us with was a stellar move by our enemies, huh? And can't take Kitaro lightly either. Looks like you've been talked down for once, Miss Sarah. Anyway, I told you about the deal between me and So. And I mean, after we all looked at the laptop, I was passed out the whole time. There's gotta be somebody more suspicious than me. Hold on. Why did you pass out in the room of rubble in the first place, Kitaro? Well, I don't remember. No way. It's true. Got no memory from the moment I entered the room. When I woke up, I was in the main game. Now that's a rude awakening.
So surely someone else knocked him out. Then we shall find out who did it, meow. They've got to be a villain, Wolf.
The last time I saw Kotaro healthy, wasn't it when you were looking at the laptop? Then after the sacrifice was passed to me, I started to panic and ran off to get tokens. Wait, I didn't see Kotaro after that.
If I can determine everyone's actions at the time.
Alright, we gotta talk about what each of us was doing then. Ich mein, Keiji hat doch die Stange gehabt, oder nicht? When we shared the laptop, there were 6 of us in the lobby. Me, So, Kana, Sarah, Keiji, and Reko.
After Sarah suddenly took off running, we stayed and looked at the laptop, but there wasn't much else. After we were done looking at it, Kana went to deliver the laptop to So.
The afraid policeman stayed in the lobby for a little while. I wasn't feeling well and went to the bathroom. I talked with Miss Now on the way back.
Right, I talked with So about our plan to act fake Professor Mishima. I was searching the pitch black the first floors, meow. I was thinking I'd go back to the 3rd floor, but there was a nuisance in the way, Wolf. The laughing doll so mildly, meow. I was scary, Wolf.
So Jim was on the 1st floor until we reunited with him in their home with lies?
Right, I talked with So about our plan to act fake Professor Mishima. I think it's because the plan went well that our escape plan could progress. So was really dependable then, at yet.
After Sarah suddenly took off running, we stayed and looked at the laptop. But there wasn't much else. After we were done looking, we sort of split up. We went searching here and there. I don't have a whole alibi or nothing, but I ain't the culprit. I wasn't feeling well. I went to the bathroom. I talked with Miss Now on the way back. Specifically, we talked about our hacking plan. Kana came to deliver the laptop during our chat. I thought about having Kana join the plan, but she promptly went off somewhere. That's my alibi, pretty much. Pretty amazing. It could knock out Kitaro. Stun guns are dangerous stuff. Huh? That statement just now. When we shared the laptop, there were 6 of us. In the lobby. Me, So, Kana, Sarah, Keiji, and Reko. Also, after the sound of the train and you leaving, Sarah and I went back to searching too. After talking to Keiji in the lobby, I went to the room of rubble, then lost consciousness. When I say I went a cold move all of a sudden, but bumped my head on the wall, What? When I say I couldn't move all of a sudden and bumped my head on the wall, but...
So I was talking with Now in the room corridor.
But what?
Sorry, Kana just gave So the laptop and left right away, so... She was worried about Sarah, so Kana went looking around for her alone.
Is that so? People come by the lobby now and then, so I can verify the alibis. Any other questions, cute little detective? He's kind of in high spirits. Woher weiß er, dass es Stun-Gun war? Woher weißt du, dass es Stun-Gun war? You know the weapon used well, so... Huh? I quietly took the stun-gun from the scene. So only Jin and I knew that Kotaro was attacked with a stun-gun. The only other person who could know is the culprit. So that settled it. It was you who used the stun gun to knock Kotaro out, damn it, so... I guess. You found me out so easily.
So...
Sorry, I didn't want anyone getting in the way of the hacking plan we were preparing. When you suddenly entered the room, I went and used it without even thinking.
Where'd you find a dangerous thing like that, meow?
Can't seem to recall.
Meow!
Something feels off. You'd really have to be at your wits' end to use a single-use stun gun. Was there something more going on between Kotaro and So? That's enough. Just knowing who the culprit was enough. That can't. Might be pointless to push any further. So's got no intention of explaining himself. For now, we should spare time for someone else. If we're going to suspect each other, we have to do it now while we have time, huh?
Even if it's hard, we have to say it.
You mean,
doubting so we can trust, meow?
That's right. Be brave and talk, everybody. Let's discuss if there's anyone besides So who's act suspicious. Ich meine, Jin war suspicious eigentlich. Couldn't think of it. I was wondering about how Now spent most of the first half in the room of lies.
There's this video I've been curious about. There's a certain someone I suspect a little.
Ah, yeah.
Actually, while I was searching the dark first floor, I saw a very weird video. Meow.
Pretty curious about Jin's actions myself. Why do you know how to get to the first floor? Gute Frage. Him noticing a secret door, just be searching? The room of rubble had me tilting my head a bit. You need a better nose than a policeman dog to do that. If Jin has a sense of smell and both a dog and a cat, then just a reminder, Jin's a human. Sicher! Come to think of it, I was wondering about how now spent all the times of the first half in the room of lies. Though actually, maybe it was just tough for her to stay in her room because of the fake Mishima. See, no point in suspecting her if we know the reason. Isn't that right, Sarah? If there's no other reason, then sure.
There's this video I've been curious about. So there's a certain someone I suspect a little. Actually, this video, when I first watched it, I was too scared to look. So I used the fake Professor Mishima monitor to play it again. What video was it? Well, it's possible it was faked, right? So I don't want to say anything responsible.
I want no one unless you tell me.
Well, look, it's that video I watched with you before, Sarah.
A video I saw with her. Ich weiß, wer sie meint.
There was a guy with glasses, meow, and something like an X swung at his head. Then he said Big Sarah's name.
Ach, der Typ. It can't be. That video.
Of course, I don't suspect you or anything, meow. I got scared and left your room right away, but I'm sure there was a victim video, meow.
Ja, aber wir reden über dem hier. Nicht wahr? Now. Wir reden von dem Video. Now, you're talking about this victim video, aren't you?
Ah, the one I dropped. Yes, that's exactly right. There was a woman tied up with chains, and this terrifying device started up. And just like that, the woman died. And there was a man in front laughing from behind. He looked like the policeman.
Huh?
To me, it looked like he left the woman to die.
Huh. A shocking story.
But it could always be a forgery.
Then why don't we ask? Keiji, is the video real? Or do you deny it? I'm doubting you, so we can believe you. I want to know the truth of the video too. Sarah, it's looking like it'll be fast if you press the issue.
Eh?
I'm sure even Keiji would open his mouth for his dear Miss Sarah. He's bought the true colors he's kept hidden so long. I'm cutting you. Oh, so. Expose Keiji by my own hand? Ich will nicht! I didn't want to fight you, Sarah, but, well, can't let him mislead me. I choose words I can refute and talk back. Let's discuss the victim video now, so how about... No, none of us have heard about what your first try was yet, Keiji. Please, don't lie like that, so... Boy, that's a strong comparison to here. Sorry, I'll reflect on it. Now isn't a scaredy cat at all. I see. Good, now's not the scaredy cat. Are we good? Huh? So what? It was a failure. Ernsthaft? No, I can identify you even from behind. Your golden hair. No one could make me take that. Pretty sure all our enemy need to awaken to imitate it, actually. In fact, they even got a doll face. How can you prove it was the real me? Ah! There isn't zero difference between them. Security cameras footage had no sound. I admit it's big evidence. But you can't talk about them like they're identical. Phew, makes some sense. Okay, I'll admit that. Yes! There's no relation between the woman and me, is there? Seems there's some... okay. How about that? The woman in the video is supposed to wearing a police uniform. Huh? You were a policeman too, or KG? Is this just a coincidence? I give. Hab ich gewonnen? Hab ich gewonnen? Hab ich gewonnen? I give up. I can't beat you, Sarah. Please, tell us everything, KG. The video is real. The victim video that now saw, and it was also my first trial. The woman's name was Megumi Sasahara. She was my boss ever since I joined the force. I'm Keiji Oh, hey, schwarze Haare. Nicht schlecht. I'm Keiji Shinogi. I've been assigned here starting this week. It's good to meet you. Good to meet you. Good to meet you. Good to meet you too. I'm Megumi Sasahara. I suppose this makes me a trainer. Well, pretty impressive for your age, Shinogi. Yes, ma'am. But you might be a bit too serious. Even if you have stamina, you have to think about how to spend it. Oh, one last. I heard you were rather elite, Mrs. Megumi. Why would you serve as a trainer for the likes of me? I wonder indeed. I have high hopes for you. Yes, ma'am. But then came the day of my nightmares. I shot a person. The criminal in a certain case. Miss Megumi! What? Why am I not being punished? I've killed a person. In self-defense, yes. But the criminal wasn't even holding a weapon. That's just what the law says. You've done nothing wrong. Miss Megumi, I heard you made a backroom deal. So what? Huh? Get back to your duty. You're police. She's the benefactor who protected me. I'll never forget it. I owed her the worst kind of debt. Left her to die. No, But I killed her, Megumi.
Miss Policeman, get a hold of yourself, meow!
Sorry for keeping quiet, everyone. Truth is, your friendly policeman's not a policeman anymore. KG. I'm surprised. What a dangerous individual we've had lurking in our midst. If you vote me, I won't complain. No! Everyone? Speaking of voting, I think it's about time to decide who you vote for and which four should enter the final vote.
Meow! No way! That was way too quick!
Well, you need time to work out the card trades this time, you see. Precisely. Choosing a victim without a satisfactory discussion is not an outcome we desire either. What do we do? I don't want to suspect, but Kitaro's so cagey. You three are pretty sketchy. Hold up! Don't we need one more person, though? Troubling, huh? If it's down to 3 options, I'll make our choice that much narrower.
We got a sex bomb on again, meow! Then maybe it's better to think of who to leave out from the final vote, meow.
Who to leave out? Good idea! That's a good idea, Jin.
Ready? Wolf!
If you aren't chosen in the preliminary vote, you are dropped out because you can no longer be chosen, there's no need to lie anymore. That might be one of our greatest allies. Of course, if you're the sacrifice, it works against you.
Got it, Wolf. Let's talk about who we want to leave out, meow.
Ich würde sagen, wir können rauslassen. Ja, mich!
I think Big C Sarah should be left out, meow, because she's super dependable for reasoning, woof.
We should leave out someone with lots of tokens, like Taro.
How about we leave out Jin, since he doesn't have any tokens?
We shouldn't be selecting Jin or Kana. Sacrificing a kid no good at all. So should be left out. I mean, didn't he say he was the sacrifice to start?
I have to say, I'd be glad if Sarah was left out.
Yeah! Right, if we were leaving out someone out, I think I'd say Miss Sarah too. Oh, I liebe mich. I liebe mich. Schön. We should lead someone. Oh, there's been a bunch of card trading this time. It's possible Kitaro with all his tokens was involved in at least one trade. And him giving us tokens to sow, that subject could really influence the discussion. We should leave him out to extract info.
I have to say, I'd be glad if Sarah was left out. My reason, because you're the one I want to leave most.
Leave most. Wow.
No matter what.
Wow. Kana, vergiss dich selber nicht. Okay, komm runter. It ain't trying to look like a good person. I just feel like once we lose our sensibilities, we're gonna turn into demons. If it's gonna come to that, then pick me, Sarah. Right. I think we're leaving someone out. I think it's same as Sarah too. Because you're cute. What do you think I was gonna say? When our escape failed, I looked at you and had a thought. She's acting kinda strange. You had this desperate look, as if you had to sacrifice. And on top of that, at last man tried right after our escape failed. Just a tad suspicious, isn't it? I want to know the truth about you, Miss Sarah.
I think Big Sis Sarah should be left out, meow. Because she's super dependable for reasoning wolf. And also I swore to protect Big Sis Sarah, meow.
Jin.
I believe in you, meow. How about we leave for Jin, since he doesn't have any tokens? Just listen, the best person to leave out is someone who's very likely to be having to sacrifice. If the sacrifice comes around to you, you can trade it away, if you have the tokens, right? But Jin has 0 tokens. If Jin had to sacrifice even once, he wouldn't be able to trade it.
And so there's a high chance he's a sacrifice. So should be left out. I mean, didn't he say he was a sacrifice to start? It's because So is a sacrifice that he's saying such rotten shit. If we sprout suspicion stuff and lose our trust, he can get us to vote for him. Leave him out, and his heart should calm down. But I wonder if it's just leaving him out will make him say that what he's really thinking. For an ally, he's a real pain, huh? Okay. Okay. Ah, Kitaro. Kitaro, is something the matter? There been a trade just before the main game? Is it true? Huh? It's true. Yes, it's true. Which means, yeah, just maybe. I figured out who's got the sacrifice.
Meow!
What? How could you possibly know that from what you just... Kitaro. I know, everybody listen up. Okay. Nine! I'm the keymaster.
Eh?
Yeah, I'm daring to say it before voting. What's this all of a sudden? I can't tell where you're going with this. You would say that, huh, Sarah? Huh? I'm sorry for taking the keymaster from you. Oh, hey! Der weiß, wer ich bin! Does he mean the sacrifice card you got sent was mine, Sarah? The sacrifice card you got sent was mine, Sarah. It's Kitaro who sent me the sacrifice? And you still got the sacrifice now? Ain't that right? What's he talking about? I have a commander card now. Kitaro's making a false accusation here. Stay calm. What do? I absolutely don't have to sacrifice. So relax. Everyone, you can vote for me. Huh? Now that I think about it, being thought of as a sacrifice is better for not getting votes. I'm actually not sure anymore if there's any good reason to deny it. Well, just nobody votes for Miss Sarah. That'll be fine, right? If nobody votes for yet, she became so candid. That proves that she's the sacrifice with double vote. I would like that, but it's about time we proceed with the vote.
Please wait. Can we decide on such an important vote with so much still unclear? We just can't sort things out with such a short time.
What should we do? The thing is gonna be one of the ones we nominate, right? We really should discuss some more. You sure don't know when to give up. Time's up. Please select the 4 who will remain for the final vote. Enter your votes, please. Please choose who to vote for. Okay. Die 3 kommen sicher rein. Das heißt, ich werde wahrscheinlich für... Ich wäre für Cage, glaube ich. Ja. All votes have been received. Displaying results. Mal gucken. Okay. Now? Warum now? Hä? Now war so nett. Warum now? The first vote is over. Ich bin frei! And I wasn't chosen. Relief. I can feel my strained nerves losing. But why these 4? Sarah, you... It's just like I said. I'm not a sacrifice. I'm a commoner. 4 will advance to the final vote. Sohiyori. Kana Kizuchi. Keiji Shinogi. And now Ekukoro.
Why me? This isn't right.
Warum Now? Hä? Now war voll nett eigentlich bisher. Und ich fand sie bisher nicht irgendwie, gut, das mit, na okay, sie haben mit Flo zusammengearbeitet. Aber es hat einen Grund. Ach, ich verstehe es nicht. I know this is by myself. You can't want to have a conversation when you feel like this. Which is why it's my role to inspire them. Like Keiji did for me in the first main game. Lift your heads up. We've always done when we had to do. What? No matter how cruel it is, you can't stop.
But
Kana, we're not your enemies. Even if someone's is a sacrifice, we move in the same direction. We talk and we advance the discussion.
Sarah.
Right you are. The real battle begins here. Everyone, guess those of us who went picked should start. Incidentally, my role's a commoner. Got that?
Master Gorilla, it's not the time to shuffle up, meow. Let's remember the card trades in order, woof.
Yeah. Ich hab Angst. Ich meine, wir können sich noch Jin kann nicht mehr sterben. Obwohl, sein erstes Sacrifice. Oder wird er panischer sein? Ich glaube, wird er panischer sein. Okay. Dann machen wir das beim nächsten Part, denn wir sind schon ziemlich weit dabei und es wird spannend. Okay. 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 Jin, okay. Okay. Ganz ruhig. Okay. Danke fürs Zugucken und bis nächstes Mal bei Your Turn to Die. Death Game by Majority. Tschüss.